Fireman, he's fireman. Fireman, he's fireman. Fireman.
Kaboom, bang, bang. Yes, I. If you don't know, yes, it is that time of an hour once again. Another Monday. Some of the people them are saying, what? Yeah, it is another Monday, 8 o'clock. Of course, we just give thanks for when because of the mere fact that you have chosen 263. You have chosen, of course, the channel of the people. It is Umlilo Fire Talks, and it is definitely no doubt Cape Town TV. Let me just say it once again. We liberate the natural gifted, but many a time some of the people have been seeing us talking about music. Any which way, you know for a fact we also deal with the life itself that definitely deals, I would say basically some people are talking about the life of Rastafari people. Not only that, let me say that young people have to understand that we live life among some people and definitely we interact righteously. And this time of an hour, we know for a fact inside the house we have basically brought in, yes, Sister G, and definitely no doubt the man himself, Ras Tsepho. Me tell you straight, Judah, Lajapuno Seb Dada. Selassie, give thanks. Sister, greetings once again. Give thanks. It is so much. Before I reason with them, let me just say to you, come now there, sit down inside the house and definitely sit tight because you're going to be definitely getting food of the, you know what I'm saying, of the knowledge, righteously. Yeah. Some people are asking, where's the food? Let me tell you this. Listen righteously. Firstly, Jean, some people would ask me now, like, who are our guests today? Just before we start reasoning, just telling our guest who is Jean and where you come from. What are you about, basically?
I'm Sister G, and I'm running an organization called PIMPS. PIMPS. It's an acronym for Poetry, meaning the ganja tree, yes. In Motion, Performance Society. So basically, it's people serving people.
Once again, I want people to get it clear.
Yes.
It's
poetry.
Poetry.
As a tree.
Yeah. You have to know just poetry. Poetry, the tree itself, ganja tree. Yeah, man. Now you understand why Jill is here. See? Yeah, man. So, like you're saying you are dealing with just explain to us, what are you
So
doing?
basically, now after the decriminalization of ganja, it actually coincides with myself giving life to this new project, like, you know, to PIMPS, basically. Yes. It's basically upgrading our people's mind and understanding of the ganja and everything that it can bring and all the healing, you know. Part of our sponsors is the Bush Doctors of Cape Town, which you can look up under the Bush Doctors with a Z of Cape Town. And so what we do is we deal with herbal medicine, we deal with people, community, and PIMPS is basically, like I was saying, people serving people, which means that it's artists, it's a collective of people, from plumbers to teachers to everything. It's a community base, and people just expressing their talent, expressing everything that they are capable of doing and bringing to the foreground.
I'm going to learn more here. There's more to learn here. My Lord, greetings once again. For many people now sitting at home, you know, especially in Kaili, I say, no, we know you, we know the elder, you know what I say? You know, leader. No, for many people now, you know, some people once they start talking about ganja, marijuana, especially we know for a fact in South Africa, you know, in September, Judge Zondo giving us the green light, I would say, green light, you know, especially on marijuana. Now, talking to you firstly, you know, before we reason about your, you know, because we know for a fact that you living the life, you know, in that level. But let's start about you yourself, your life. Who is Tsepho and who is the man? You know, just actually explaining to the world.
Firstly, let me give thanks for the opportunity to come share
Rastafari.
Umlilo Fire Talks.
You know?
In the name of His Imperial Majesty, Haile Selassie, King Rastafari. Actually, Tsepho was born in Cape Town, grew up in Cape Town, do everything almost in Cape Town. But right now, I'm basically in the Eastern Cape in Crimstown. And I'm living the life of Rastafari.
Selassie.
And Rastafari is the way of life. You see?
True.
And even for me, I've heard that we've got the green light about marijuana.
Green light, not yet.
Watching the news that, okay, at least now there's that green light about marijuana. Actually, my Lord, just without wasting any time, you know, ganja is life.
See?
You see, is what I can say. Ganja is life.
True.
From the ancient sinathi sengabantwana sikhule kuthethwa ngozifo zonke
See?
abazali bethu, but only to find out ngosendiyi-elder nam, okay, this for zonke is ganja.
True, true.
Ganja can heal
Yes, sir.
cancer.
See?
Ganja can heal glaucoma.
See?
Ganja is good for meditation. Ganja is free up your soul. And you can use ganja in only partying,
And
not
it-
only in smoking.
Yeah, recently
You see.
even some people who have gone out, especially at the court case, they've actually brought a lot of researches, on top of the table, showing basically that it is, I would say, upset, actually, not right to say ganja turns people to thug. It's not true that,
True. Yes,
person
sir.
smoking
Yes,
ganja
sir.
will become a thief.
Yes,
That's
sir.
totally not true, right?
Yes, sir.
You better know it right now. Now, one would ask now, from your side, G, as you come in, especially seeing actually this, I would say, ruling, and now this brings actually, I would say, this kind of concept of pimps. What does ganja tree, just a tree to you means? Because looking at Rastaman himself, living the life, ganja to him, it's an everyday thing, even to me, I give thanks. Remember that, right? Light up a spliff, right?
Rastafari.
See? Yeah, man. So what to you, what would be there?
Well, for myself, I'm a herbal doctor as well.
See.
So I've been doing herbal medicine of all sorts, especially indigenous medicines of South Africa. And I've been doing that for about 20 years. So for me, herb, like the brother was saying, is life. It's an essential part. I would not be a mother if it wasn't for ganja, because that's how much it is. So to bring that awareness to people, to alleviate the stigma that's been put onto the ganja, that is actually what PUMS is here to promote.
Yeah, I think we've got only 2 minutes on this segment, but just bring up, I'm hearing something that is very important that you are saying now. I'm very much good with my ear. You are saying actually you would have never been a mother if it was not for the tree itself.
Yes.
Just explain that, just bring it out.
Myself, I'm a very active person, so I had chronic morning sickness, which means I could not eat, I couldn't do anything, I was basically bedridden. If I didn't smoke, I could not keep food down, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things. So by puffing the ganja, I was able to cough and spit out all kinds of things that were preventing me from eating and the food actually going down.
See.
So every day, not even just in the morning, but I'd be throwing up and things. So by using the ganja, basically it increased my fertility and also improved the uterus and everything, even the vitality of the youths, they are very lit up, basically.
Just on the note that it increased your fertility, I just want to hold it there. For you out there in the ghetto, you better listen very carefully, because now we spit fire. It's Umlilo Fire Talks once again, as I said, liberation to the natural gifted. Kaboom, bang, bang. Call the herbs, link them up, and the herbalist them. Tell them that it's Umlilo Fire Talks.
Fireman, eat fireman. Fireman.
Kaboom, bang, bang. Yes, Sayanaya, we are there. If you don't know, I must be asking you, uvela happy? Because remember, we don't come back. We still yard forward at Umlilo Fire Talks righteously right now. It's 263 is your channel. You better understand, is the people's channel. Righteously, right? Yeah, man. I know, Jean, and my leader Tsepho, for some time now, people in the ghetto are starting now to come, especially the herbalists. They have already have made some callbacks, some others. Now, starting there, actually, Jean, I want to bring it on your side. When it comes to ganja itself, especially as a herbalist doctor for 20 years, have you seen sort of, I would say, how has, I would say, the clients, your clients, has responded, especially to the ruling? Because the ruling in September is actually just saying that it's giving the parliament 24 months. But now I'm looking at the mere fact that the people who have been using ganja daily, what does this mean now to them, especially those who have been consulting herbalists?
Honestly, and what is quite ironic is that now that the herb is being decriminalized and adult people can use it, people have either smoke more or smoke less, but what I can say is that now we're not smoking to alleviate the stress of being like caught or being illegal. So actually the medicine is working way more effectively now because the people's minds are at ease about the legality of it, you know.
The side of the plantation, you know, I'm looking at the side of the plantation. How is that moving basically?
Well, we do encourage people that they should be planting some, and our patients are actually planting some of their own herbs so that they can at least make themselves tea and their partners, and so, you know, so that they can enjoy a more rich lifestyle. I even have some patients that have so many ailments, you know. He couldn't walk, and today he runs 8 kilometers every second day, and he's an elderly man of 69 years old.
Wow.
So that is just, he was using oil, but through smoking he's actually been running. So the smoking is actually very effective, and people think it's very taboo, but it's actually the most effective way to use it.
When that elder is ready, we will ask his name to disclose it, or should I say to actually unleash it, you know, because we're not this, you know, we unleash righteously. Now, Tsepho, that I know for a fact now, like for many Rasta, you know, I would say families, once they said to them, you know, feel free to plant this marijuana tree. But one thing that I want to understand, like, how has it been basically, especially for the man, because now you are also actually a person that is doing your own works, you know? And some people would like to understand, because beside ganja, because some people, when they talk about Rasta, you know, they would like to know about ganja, all those kind of things. But you yourself, as Tsepho, as a Rasta man, you know, what are you doing basically, beside just ganja, you know?
Okay, through my leader. As Tsepho, actually, I grew up playing soccer.
Rasta.
And had a
I
dream
know
of
you, Lord.
becoming a professional soccer player, you know.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
soccer player from the township has that dream to be a professional soccer player.
Truly.
But you know, we grew up in a crucial time in the township.
Yes, sir.
And there are some negative energies. You end up see yourself hang on until that dream is scattered.
See?
But it was not that, because I got injured. I was playing at Vodacom League.
See?
So I got an ankle injury.
What team were you playing there?
I was playing for Matrosfontein, and then from there to Talmans Midas.
Didn't it change maybe their names? Because nowadays these teams...
Yeah, they sold the places, because now we've got the Glendin, what, and they used to be Trinitarians, and now they're Steenbergs. And you know, these bigger people now, they come with money in soccer. So those ones we were playing under, they were honoring soccer through their heart. So now it's business and it's all of that. But now I'm busy with coaching in Eastern Cape.
Yes, sir.
I'm coaching in the SAP League.
So even still, the heart of it's still there?
It's still there. Ever since I got that injured, I was like, okay, now I wanted to be a professional soccer player. So now let me work to be a professional soccer coach. And now I'm still coaching at SAP. And last year I was coaching under 18 at PE. The province was there, Eastern Cape, playing Indian Chamber of Champs. And we lost in the finals there.
I remember you explained to me about that.
And now I'm busy in film industry as well.
Umlilo Fire crew, watch this one.
And before coming here in Cape Town, in my hometown, I was working on 4 projects. We're doing 3 short films.
Yes, sir.
And 65
We want to see your hand there, man. See?
And now I was working at Unscripted. The one is called Unscripted, and the one is The Hustler, and Uthando Imisondo. And the bigger one, we might see it now at Mzansi Magic. It's called Abengolo. I was working under biggest production from KZN, called K's Production. But we're working in Grahamstown.
So when you were watching Abengolo there, Panatum Mzansi Magic, remember, you know, the hydrant behind the, you know, the camera.
I was one of the writers there.
See?
And then said I was a sound engineer.
See? Kaboom, bang, bang. We unleash. So yeah, man, it's about this, as I was trying to emphasize that, remember, when we talk about, I would say, Rasta, it's not only about ganja. Yeah, man, when you see a Rasta inside the street down there, yeah, man, respect Rasta as a human being. See? Righteously. Now, Sister Jean, and I know for a fact, like, you have already told us that at some point, at some time, some of your, I would say, one would say clients have, I would say, come to a level of, they've come out, so they've been healed by the ganja itself. And now, coming on the pimp itself, like, what other events that you are busy with and basically that you might be sort of bringing forward?
So every second month we'll have something. So the next one will be in April. We will be having something called Ganja Love, just to basically for people who love the herb and just want to share and socialize with other people of that caliber. It's for families and everything. And then on the 21st of March, we'll be having Humanitary. Humanitary,
Yes.
basically, which is human rights, and we'll be fully celebrating our human right to use the tree, you know. So basically that is something we don't have a venue disclosed just yet, but sure that there will be links if you hook up with the Bush Doctors of Cape Town.
And definitely if you watch still Umlilo Fire Talks, we will be definitely making sure that you are sort of getting those details. And check it out. We are still yarding forward with Umlilo Fire Talks. And this time we will be unleashing as well. Fire Congo, Jack Congo, of course, will be blessing this, you know, reasoning with some powerful performance. Kaboom, bang, bang. Kakuhambe uyothenga CD. Don't just always download. Kakuhambe uyothenga CD. Yeah, man.
Fireman, need fireman. Fireman.
Kaboom! Bang! Bang! Yes, Ayanaya, it's that time once again. I'm saying to you, we might be definitely late, but hey, it's great that you are with us definitely once again. Umlilo Fire Talks, because the reasoning, I tell you, because I'm still having here definitely Tsepho Dada as well as Sister Jean. When we reason, firstly, I want people to understand that you are also people that can be linkable. You know, sometimes they might want to take this reasoning further right now. You know, firstly, where can people link up Tsepho? You know, especially those that might want to say, look, I might want that person in my film industry.
Okay, firstly, on Facebook, I'm Tsepho Jalida Judah.
Jalida Judah.
Yes,
Tsepho Jalida Judah.
Then we still have a Facebook page called Pro East Media Pictures.
True.
Then
Pro East Media
Pictures.
True.
Then I can also share my cell number 076 6229 502.
True.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
sometimes I very much skeptical about that one because people, you know, people when they phone, they might phone for other reasons. But hey, request you, please do it only for good reasonings with Jalida, righteously. Now, my sister Jean, and I know for a fact, you know, some Rasta families out there, pan, they want now to say, look, if they talk about humanity, they must talk about Rastas too there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how do the Rasta families link up you and how do they basically join?
Basically, people want to be members of pumps, or they want to partake in any of our events, or they want to inquire, they can email me at poetryinmotionps@gmail.com.
Once again,
Poetry in Motion, PS.
Poetry in Motion.
One word, yes. Poetry, as in the tree.
Yes.
Poetry in Motion, PS@gmail.com. Or they can contact me at the Bush Doctors of Cape Town as Sister G.
With the Z, the Bush Doctors.
Bush Doctors with a Z, yes.
Yes, yeah. Bush Doctors with the Z, right? Not with the S, right? Please. Yeah, man. We're not saying. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna explain more. But any which way, it's a very powerful thing that I know for a fact that many people start now to wonder. You know, especially some young people as well. When it comes to, I would say, marijuana itself. Now that is free, and you might want to share sort of, I would say, a message out there, especially to those young ones that are growing. Some of them they're at school now. Some of them they are basically, I would say, rising up, and some of them they are linking up with their fathers, even parents. What will be your message to those parents that are experiencing, I would say, their young children, young ones who are actually now experiencing marijuana now that it is given the green light?
Well, as far as I'm aware, I know that there is still age restriction on there, and that they obviously working through all of those finer points because it's medicine as we look at it, and it's not just for adults to use, it's actually for children and for animals as well. I treat my animals as well with herbs. So I would say just be open-minded and try some, you know, whether you're smoking it, whether
Be
you...
open-minded and try some as a parent. Yes, why I say me not?
Okay, my lord, what I can say, according as Sister G has said already,
True.
what need to be done now, I think we need to have more workshops
Yes,
about
sir.
marijuana, you see,
True.
because it's been struggling. Like, people know marijuana is drug, like other drugs that have been used by people.
Same.
I think now kids people who are old, they need more workshops. As we Rastas, we've been doing that.
And here at
like
Umlilo Fire
naturally.
Talks, I want just to say, to bring this to the people, that here at Umlilo Fire Talks, we were actually elevated.
Yes,
Our
sir.
mind was elevated when especially comes to the word drug itself.
Yes.
You have to go check it on your own dictionary, right? And check out the word drug. It always talk about chemical things, and ganja
Rastafari.
itself as a plant,
It's a non-chemical.
natural plant, does not fit to that description of drug. You know that? So yeah, man,
And
I think
people
that's
must
one
know
thing.
that ganja, you don't smoke ganja only.
See?
There are products that are made of ganja, like biscuit, what. Even Woolworths now is gonna be having like product of marijuana.
See?
And there were product of marijuana even way back. But because marijuana was still illegal.
You, Woolworths, you must come and sponsor Umlilo Fire Talks. You know that, yeah? Yeah, because, you know, now we talk about you, yeah? We're giving you basically marijuana. See, but one thing, sister, now, like, they are herbalists. Now, when it comes to herbalists, are there any, I would say, restrictions when it comes to the use of herb, especially to the young ones?
To be very honest with you, it's actually very safe for children to use. No one has died of ganja the only people that have died are people that were persecuted violently. Those are the only people that were ever harmed through ganja, or as that being. But for children, like I was saying, I use it during my pregnancy. And the ash of the ganja, also the clean herbs, I was using for my children for teething and to soothe their tummy, because it is activated charcoal in essence, you know. And that is good for that acidity that builds up when they're teething. So I use it as medicine for my family, for cuts.
All right.
So
There's a lot that can be done out of ganja. Remember, Tsepho, ngusifo zonke, right? So yeah, man, let's keep it there. Hamba ke wena, go to the herbalist. Find one, roll one. Remember, it's marijuana. Kaboom, bang, bang.
Most
Selassie, I live.
Yeah, the African warrior. I was a fire talks with their church. I love my ganja. So I love marijuana. So I need sensimilla. So I love marijuana. God, I need sensimilla. Oh, it keeps me calm. Oh, cool and collected. Me never go astray. When me done roll my spliff, me start to meditate. All the girls, they scream my name. They said, Jacongo, you could have shared someone with me. I love marijuana. So I need sensimilla in a mila. I love marijuana. Yet and the ganja now. I need marijuana in a me room full of smoke. Me no worry if no girl no there. Well, me there with me beautiful Mary Jane. Me no worry rather again. Yo, me need it in a spliff. Me put it in a chalice. It no matter if in a bong. Oh, me I love it. Me love to abstract the oil. Put it in a cushion and me bend it as a. Okay, join us a Jack Congo Minium. Yeah, the African warrior. Yeah, with their fire talks. You know what go on. Sing. I love marijuana. Cause I need sensimilla in a mila. You don't say Jack Congo Minium.